Okay, so I'm here with Carl, Abbott, Tomo and Martin after Gresley's 3-1 win against Anstey Nomads. So Carl, what a victory. I mean, maybe not the best performance in what was like a fractious encounter for most of it. How proud of you are the players for overcoming that?
I'm massively proud of the players tonight, and it was a pretty turgid performance, wasn't it? Let's be honest. And I just said to the boys in the changing room, tonight, I pay them all credit because, on the sideline, I said I'm maybe a little bit of disappointment. I feel a bit under the weather, and I felt quite inhibited. I didn't really know what changes we could make to help the lads. I thought we'd given them good information before the game and at half time, which they found difficult to impart today. Probably because of what they were throwing at it, because they had to come and force the action tonight. And with the lads not really doing what we'd asked them to do, I just didn't really know what else we could do for them in the game, But then they've just found another 15% from the pit of their stomachs, and that's what this group's all about. It's been based on hard work and togetherness and a lot of humility all season. We're the team that hasn't been shouting and hasn't been acting all season like we're going to win the league or get promoted. Yet, right now, the destiny's in our hands, and we've shown a lot of humility all season. And I'm really super proud of the lads tonight, because that was all about the lads. That was nothing to do with me. That was nothing to do with Paul Martin tonight. I think with 50 minutes to go, we're in a deep hole, and the lads on the pitch have just dragged themselves out of the mire.
You mentioned the deep hole there. Do you feel like this encapsulates the size you've built over the last year, and the fact that you're 1-0 down, just out of nowhere it felt like, you've scored 3 goals, won the game, and you're just that step closer?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we've done it all season, haven't we? The Corn game, you can go back and there's been a few, hasn't there? The Corn game at home and away, actually. And they just have that. They just have that in them. It's a great group, and as I say, I think along the way, most of the season, we've made changes and helped them along the way. Tonight, they didn't take on board what we said to them before the game or at half time. I think they took it on board. They just couldn't do it. For a variety of reasons, they couldn't do what we were asking them to do, and then they just found that energy and endeavour, from nowhere really. It's all about the lads today, and it's all about togetherness in the group, and they won't be denied. And I said after the Selston game, we won't give a game away. Someone's going to have to beat us. Well, then Ely did beat us tonight, but that's balls, if you like, has got us through.
And Tomo, what was it? The defence, we weren't at our best, but from open play, they only really had one opportunity. So do you think that defence is just what we really build off? When we're not having a great game up front, you can rely, maybe concede one, but no more than that.
That's it. I mean, you know the mantra all season. Alfie, I've studied every game and just said, the bedrock of this side, the bedrock of what's happening at the moment is the back four and the goalkeeper. And in the first half, particularly down the slope against the wind, they've absolutely edited everything, cleared the lines when they've had to clear the lines, and when you are as poor as we've been first half and the first 30 minutes of the second half, your back four needs to be like that. And I thought they were absolutely outstanding. I've got to say, we made one mistake, which is the free kick, I think, really, that's given them the goal. But that's someone trying to put his body on the line, you know what I mean? The referee, for me, let's play go on. They've had a shot, it's gone wide, and he's pulled it back. I don't think you can do that. I thought he's played the advantage. But anyway, from there, then the character in the side is always there. And Carl said it. This side never know when to beat. But when you've got the pace up top that you've got, and I said to Carl, we will get a chance, and when we do, we'll finish it. And we did, lo and behold. Yes, they're down to 10 men. You know what I mean? But we just ground it and ground it and ground it, and eventually 1 becomes 2, becomes 3. They got to chase it as well. They got to chase it when they go 2-1 down. They open spaces. You saw that for yourself. But yeah, going back to your original point, the back four and the goalkeeper, I think all season have been absolutely outstanding.
And Martin, you've got 4 games left now. What are you really going to be telling the players and drilling into them in training now? You've got 2 wins to confirm promotion, I think.
Let's say 4 games to go. You just take each game at a time. We don't want to get carried away. Listen, football's got a bad way of biting you in the ass. You win a game and then you can lose. But we just keep plugging away. Keep drilling into lads in training what we want to achieve, and keep playing. I mean, you've seen the team spirit's fantastic. I've only been here 4 weeks, and to come back today with 15 minutes to go the way we did was absolutely fantastic. And the lads give credit to Carl and Tomo because they built this team. And looking forward to the next 4 games. Saturday, we'll turn up, we'll prep, get the prep right, and we'll hopefully get the 3 points. And then we just move game by game. We're not looking to that long eating game or the game next week. It's just a game at a time, and we'll see what happens.
All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.